All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery in with our Selling Saturday 15 Minutes to Mastery. And I hope you guys can hear me okay because we're trying out this new mic that I just got here, handed down to me from our son. I appreciate that very much, Jackson. Thank you very much. We're trying to up our quality around here, I guess is what they're telling me, right? Hope you guys are doing well, man. Coming in with a great selling Saturday for you. As we always like to do, we like to come in here at 8:15 a.m. to get your day started off on the right foot with some information, some inspiration, and some motivation so that you can get focused and go crush the day each and every day because we know life and business comes hard. So we want to make sure that you are set up to go out and conquer the day. So today we're talking about intrapreneurs. And today's a very special day for myself as well. If you follow me on social media, you will see that today is day 1000. And I'm going to get into that more throughout the day on social and what that's about. I know it's not about me being sober for 1,000 days. All right. We'll just get that out of the way right now. I have had that question in the past. I appreciate it, but no, that's not it. So anyway, 1,000 days on the course to becoming an entrepreneur. But today I want to talk about the importance of being an intrapreneur. All right. But I want to start off like we do, right? Today I got this great quote from Thomas Roy Cromwell that says, success in sales is the result of discipline, dedication, and sacrifice. Discipline, dedication, and sacrifice. Sounds a lot like entrepreneurship to me. All right. But it's something that is so very important. And we want to discuss why you, as a housing consultant, why you, as just an employee of whatever company it is that you work for, work at, that you operate as an intrapreneur because companies need intrapreneurs. You see, not everyone is built to be an entrepreneur. Not everyone is built to own their own business. It's just a matter of fact. Okay. I mean, I'll be honest. I've tried 3 or 4 businesses I can think of at least in my lifetime, in my 51 plus years on this planet, that have not gone anywhere. That maybe I just gave up on. That maybe I just ran into some problems and stopped, or maybe it just didn't work, right? And so we're not all built to be entrepreneurs. Now, that's why that day 1000 is so important for myself, because that's how long I've been working on getting myself ready to take on this past year, 365 days almost of being an entrepreneur and building a true company. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about entrepreneurship. And so I want to talk about why you should run your sales career, you housing consultants out there, why you should run your business as an intrapreneur, as your own business. And the reason for it is, as I used to describe to each one of my sales consultants, is every one of those offices that you sit in, you should look at it as being its own entity, its own business. You should look at that and say that up on the door or above the door, it says, whatever your name is, LLC. And that's your business. And you should run it as such. I talked about it a couple months ago, how every salesperson, every housing consultant, every sales consultant across the board, no matter what business you're in, should run your sales like a business, because that will help you attack each and every day, each and every opportunity. Because believe me, as an owner, as an entrepreneur, as an aspiring business owner, right? That we're a year into it, every day, I'm grinding every day. I'm looking for business every day. I'm handling situations every day. I'm hustling. But that's the same attitude, the same perspective that we need to take. And when you do that, folks, there's such a great benefit to you, to your clients, to the company, which we're going to get into. Okay. But just having that mindset, operating with that mentality of a business owner will do such great things for you personally, will do great things for your clients, will do great things for everyone watching, and it will do great things for the company. And companies need entrepreneurs. Companies need those employees, those sales consultants that are going to operate as a business owner, because that helps drive the company forward. That gets you, and it benefits you as well, because you get more and more business from it, right? But let's talk about what is an entrepreneur, or what makes up an entrepreneur. Okay. And so first I want to get into here some of the traits. If you have this within you, you could be an entrepreneur. They're proactive, willing to pursue big ideas, right? So they're always thinking of, hey, how can I improve things? They're strategic. They're strategic. That means you're planning stuff out. You're looking at a situation, you're looking at an opportunity, you're looking at an obstacle, and you're strategizing about or around that. They're collaborative. You can work with other people as well. If you're that kind of person that it needs to be all about you, you can't be an entrepreneur. You can't be an entrepreneur, and you can't be an entrepreneur if it's got to be all about you. Because as entrepreneurs and as intrapreneurs, we have to be able and willing to give others the credit and to be able to work with other people. They're resourceful. My gosh, this one right here, folks, resourceful, being able to seek out other ways of accomplishing whatever it is that needs to be done. Okay. Resourceful. It doesn't mean you have all the tools. It means that you figure out a way to put it together. Knowledgeable and interested in learning, constant learner, Kaizen, right? We talk about it all the time. You must be a constant learner. If you're a person who does not read, if you're a person who doesn't research, if you're a person who's not looking to continuously get better, you are not an entrepreneur. You certainly will not ever be an entrepreneur. You will be stuck where you're at in life, and you better like it. And then lastly, they're adaptable. They're adaptable. And I'll tell you what, that one right there, folks, is huge. You have to be able to adapt, because what you think in your mind is the way, most of the time is not. That's how I started this company. That's how I started. I thought, man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to create this product. We're going to have this one deal, and it's going to blow up, and everybody's going to want it. And nobody, zero, nobody got it. And from there we had to adapt. I had to develop different products, and we are where we're at now by the grace of God and the skills that He's given us and me. We've been able to get to where we're at and build out what truly is the backbone of manufactured home sales mastery. So those are the traits. If you've got some of that we just described, or hopefully all of them, you are poised to be a great entrepreneur. However, here are some characteristics, right? We talked about the traits. Here's some characteristics. This is the other side of that coin. Okay. They risk something of value, like time or effort. In other words, you go above and beyond without requiring to be compensated for it. You understand that the payoff comes after the fact, right? But you're willing to risk time or effort, because you don't own the place. You don't have to risk your own livelihood. If that business shuts down, you can go somewhere else, right? If that business shut down, it's the owners who have the onus on them. You don't, but you're risking your time and your effort in being an entrepreneur. They innovate and they create. Again, always thinking outside of the box, always looking for ways to improve things, always looking for ways to make things better and bring more value. They work independently within their company. But earlier you just said, Cesar, they have to collaborate. Yes, yes. You have to work well with others. However, you work independently. You're autonomous. You move, you move, you move, you move, you move, and you move some more. You bring people along with you, but you're constantly working independently. You don't have to be told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You may make some wrong decisions, and that's okay. But the fact that you're making decisions, as long as they're moral and ethical, that's what needs to be done. Okay. They locate necessary resources within their company. Again, going back to resourcefulness, right? How can I get this done? What do we need? How can we make this happen? What do we have right here? Right? How can we MacGyver this thing? If you're old enough to remember MacGyver, I always used to think MacGyver was Mexican, right? Because we Mexicans, we tend to really put stuff together out of nothing. But anyway, we won't get into that. They share the reward of their risk with their company. There it is. They share the reward of their risk with their company. It's not, again, about you. It's not about what you've done. It's about how it benefits everyone. You've got to understand that. You've got to keep that in mind. If you got those characteristics, man, you can be an intrapreneur. Okay. So how does it benefit you to be an intrapreneur? How do your clients benefit from you being an entrepreneur? How does the company benefit from you being an entrepreneur? I'm going to speak from personal experience, both as an entrepreneur and now as an entrepreneur. Okay. Because I do highly consider myself to have been an intrapreneur, especially in my last 15 years. Okay. Of being in manufactured home sales, when I was with an independent dealership for about 6.5, and I was over at a corporate dealership for 6.5 years almost as well. 7, I don't remember. But anyway, I do consider myself, however, I have realized, and I've shared with you guys, that I did not operate as an owner. And that's what made the difference between me being an intrapreneur and an entrepreneur. If everyone worked as an entrepreneur with that mentality, that mindset, you'd be moving a lot faster. You'd be moving a lot quicker. You'd understand that every lead counts, and you're going to do everything in your power to make it happen. Now, that's how I operated as an intrapreneur, right? And the benefit to the company, obviously, is that we've got people that we can rely on to be able to take the lead on a lot of things, because as much as we'd want to, we can't do everything. We shouldn't be doing everything as an entrepreneur. We need those intrapreneurs. We need those team players. We need those people that want to step up, and my wife and I benefit and are so grateful that now we have Peyton Skirvin on board with us, and she's been taking a huge load off of us, and me especially. And so that right there is a great thing. And she's taking the ball and she's running with it. I love it. Obviously, somebody that can develop into an intrapreneur as she gets more traction and gets moving forward. What about you, right? What are the benefits to you? One, little to no risk. You don't have to pay the bills. You don't have to. Now, you should work as if you have to pay the bills, right? But you don't have to pay the bills. You don't have to answer for most of the problems and be in the middle of the fires and all of these things, okay, unless you're the GM of the location you're in it. But for all intents and purposes, there's little to no risk on you for that company. All right. You've got more autonomy. You're free to do more things for yourself because you've proven that you can work independently. I will trust somebody to no end if I see the get up and go in that person, right? So you've got more autonomy. There's a whole lot more opportunity for career advancement as an intrapreneur, right? So you being that intrapreneur, you can move up within the company. I've already made it very clear with the folks that we talk to as we're discussing bringing them onto the team. This company is growing. There's opportunities for top level C-suite type positions within this organization as we grow, because I completely see this company being something that is nationwide, huge, and the need for that type of level of management, okay, and other forms of management along the way. So there's career advancement opportunities for entrepreneurs. Obviously, why would we not want to promote somebody like that? You get the personal satisfaction of knowing that you are of value, that you bring something to the table that most people do not. Most people do not operate in this manner. It's a shame, but they do not. So that personal satisfaction, that great feeling that you have got, that you can get from being an entrepreneur, intrapreneur, I'm sorry, is tremendous. You can take pride in that, right? And lastly, it's just undeniable that as an entrepreneur, you're going to have more business. You're going to help more families. You're going to, the people out there benefit from it because you operate at a different level and you're going to be able to take care of them better than anyone else in that location as an entrepreneur, right? So you get more business. With more business means what? It means a higher income, means more experiences, more opportunities for your family, for your loved ones, for your community, for your church, for whomever it is that can benefit from the higher income that you can bring in. Because here's the thing, everyone wants to deal with the boss. Everyone wants to do business with a boss. And that's what an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur is a boss. You see all the memes, right? Like a boss and all this other. You know what? I'm okay with that. Man, put that up in your office. I don't care. Wear that badge of honor, but be it. Don't just talk that. Be it. All right. Don't take advantage of the company. Don't take advantage of the time. Man, if you're getting paid for things, get them done. People are always looking. I run into so many people that are always looking for ways to get over on the company. They don't know that I'm over here. Especially for the folks that work remote, man. We don't know. We're trusting you. We're trusting you. And you think you're getting over? That's awesome. That's great. Good for you. Shows a lot about your character, right? That's all I got to say. But for those of you that are true entrepreneurs, man, the sky is the limit for you. The sky is the limit. Plus the personal satisfaction that comes with it. And most importantly, the families that you will help. It's a beautiful thing. You guys have a great selling Saturday, man. It's day 1000. I'm going to get into it more as we go along today and throughout the rest of the week. I will be heading out to North Carolina next week. And then I'm in Tampa, Florida, the following week to get started with the great group over at Equity Lifestyle Properties. And man, a whole lot more coming down the pipe. We are so excited. We are so grateful. We thank God each and every day for the benefits and the growth that we are seeing as a company. And it's all because of you, the folks, the great folks out there in this industry, man. We love talking to each and every one of you. And we love showing you how we can be your success partner in your manufactured home sales endeavor, whether it's on retailer or whether you're a manufactured home community. We are here to help. We even have been getting interest specific directly from housing consultants themselves who want to invest in themselves. And those folks, man, you guys that do that, my hat's off to you, because that shows a lot about you. And I can relate because I did a lot of that myself throughout the years. I've done it, especially in the last 10 to 15 years, because investing in yourself is the best investment you can make, because man, sometimes you're the only one rooting for yourself. I get it. You need to be your biggest fan, but you know what? You got us right here, man. We're right there with you. We know you got to be your biggest fan, but we'll be number 2 for you, baby. All right. Each and every one of you, housing consultants, retailers, communities, we're here for you. We're here to serve you. We're here to help you get to an elite level and take your life, your business, your career to that elite level. You guys have a great selling Saturday. We'll be talking soon. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.